So there's at least 11 reasons why the Bolshevik communists are low down, dirty, rotten pieces of shit. A bunch of degenerate fucking criminal fucking lying politician pieces of shit. Mikhailo Hrushchevsky, does that name ring a bell? Mikhailo Hrushchevsky and his Central Rada. His Central Rada, that was the Ukrainians' government. 822 representatives from all over Ukraine. And yet, what does goddamn Lenin and Trotsky and motherfucking, Stalin, you know what they fucking do? They didn't give a shit about the Constituent Assembly, not Russia's. They didn't give a shit about the Ukrainian Constituent Assembly. They didn't care about the Ukrainian Constituent Assembly. They didn't care about the Russian Constituent Assembly. They didn't give a shit about the goddamn Congress of the Ukraine. In 1917, they didn't give a shit about no Mikhailo Hrushchevsky. Mikhailo Hrushchevsky was just voted on by his peers because he wrote a goddamn history book. It was about the, the Ukrainian Rus. So, in fact, Mikhailo Hrushchevsky was the perfect fucking blend. He's a Khrushchev. He's a perfect blend between Ukrainian and Russian. But did the Leninists or the Trotskyists or the Stalinists or the Bolsheviks, did they respect democracy? Did they respect representation? Did they respect the three branches of government? 822 representatives from all over the Ukraine. Fuck the Bolsheviks. The Bolsheviks are against democracy. They're against the will of the people. 1917 Russian Constituent Assembly. You want to know about the Constituent Assembly? The Constituent Assembly of 1917 in Russia, you had elections. Probably the best goddamn elections you've ever had. The Russians have never got to vote in an actual true blue elections. They went to the polls, the people, the peasants, the workers, soldiers, all the farmers, everybody, merchants, they all went to the polls, and guess who won? Not the Bolsheviks. They won, second place, a solid second place, but the social revolutionaries. 400 of the representatives of the Constituent Assembly, the 1917 Russia Constituent Assembly, were social revolutionaries. What? Social revolutionaries? That's not radical enough for you? Oh, we just want a total, a socialist revolution is what we want. You want a socialist revolution, but not a communist one? Motherfucker, a leftist revolution. What the fuck are you talking about? A leftist revolution? We're saying the same thing. What are you? Well, mine's better than yours. Well, mine's bigger than yours. 400 versus 200. The social revolutionaries versus Bolsheviks. And you know what the Bolsheviks are going to do? So once these social revolutionaries win, 400 representatives versus the 200 representatives of the Bolsheviks said, fuck that Constituent Assembly. It's all about the Soviets. It's about the Petrograd Soviets. That's where the true will of the people comes from, the Petrograd Soviets. And so everybody, they met like they was going to govern. The social revolutionaries did, that next year, I want to say January. And then Lenin kind of laughed and made a big joke about it, and then waited until everybody, got tired and walked away. And then the next day, he locked everybody out, scared everybody else away. So at first, the Bolsheviks just kept power by force. When the Constituent Assembly came to meet up, they did meet up for a day. They passed land reform. So you don't want a socialist revolution. You don't want peace, land, and bread. Who the fuck are you? Did the Germans goddamn plant the Bolsheviks? Is that what it was? I bet your Kaiser Wilhelm probably paid for your train ticket here, didn't he? Yeah, Kaiser Wilhelm probably paid for your goddamn train ticket. At first, it just seems like, all you social revolutionaries, you get on out of here, you. But essentially, whenever they would make their speeches, it was by the point of a gun. And, they locked everybody out, so anything that they passed, wasn't really. But later on in the year, you're going to have Fanny is going to try to, then there's the Red Terror, and they're going to kill social revolutionaries. They're going to murder the fuck out of the social, because they were more popular. Oh, yeah? You think you're more popular? You think you're better than us? You think you're more popular than us? So straight from the fucking top, the Bolsheviks are just killing people willy-nilly, killing motherfuckers left and goddamn right. Just killing people left and motherfucking right, every fucking which way you can. They grabbed a hold of power by blood. They held the damn power by blood. And the whole idea was peace, land, and bread, and blood. Peace, land, and bread. Peace, land, and bread. How are you going to eat that bread when you got blood all over the damn? How's that peace? How is that peace? 1918 Soviet Constitution, we don't have a Bill of Rights. So you don't see any freedom of speech. You don't see a right to bear arms. You don't see freedom of assembly. You don't see the right to religion. You don't see the, the other freedoms to not have soldiers quartering up in your homes. But no Bill of Rights. A constitution without a Bill of Rights, that's a constitution without a constitution. That constitution has no constitution whatsoever, goddamn ever. So the Soviet Constitution has no Bill of Rights, so it don't have any constitution, no freedom of speech, no freedom of assembly, no universal suffrage, no 3 branches of government, no ranked choice voting, democracy, schmonocracy. My God, Bolsheviks fucking hate, the goddamn fuck out of democracy. Bolshevik fucking communists, fuck your democracy, fuck your elections, fuck voting for people. Why vote for people? Why have peaceful conversations? Why have a civil society where we have peaceful conversations and let the most, politically adept out of us take power? Why do that when you could just let that guy over there who's willing to murder everybody? Why not just let Ted Bundy take over? Hey, Ted Bundy's willing to kill a lot of people. Oh, you're a Bolshevik, huh, Ted Bundy? Jeffrey Dahmer and the Bolshevik communists. My guy, was Jeffrey Dahmer just the leader of the Bolshevik communists? Was that the third Red Scare here in America? Is that what the goddamn Bolsheviks, when it came to... So they're killing people left and right. I mean, clearly they don't respect the people. Lenin once said that the people were a fiction. The people are a fiction. The people are fucking real. But when Lenin's talking about all power to the Soviets, in his mind, he's just using that shit as a fiction. But people are actually forming Soviets, working class unions, and thinking that they're the, creme de la creme. They're the fucking goddamn salt of the earth. They're the common man. They're the common laboring working man that the goddamn Bolsheviks pretend to represent. So if anything, the common man should be king. Every man should be king, right? Huey Long? Abso-fucking-lutely, Huey Long. 1918 Soviet Constitution, no Bill of Rights, no freedom of speech, no ranked choice voting. And then, okay, number 4. These are the reasons why the Bolsheviks fucking suck a ton of assholes. They suck asshole like a mother. They suck so much asshole. I don't even want to carry my disgusting metaphor out, but... they were against democracy. So democratic socialism fucking wipes the floor with communism. You want to, see a good communist? Look at Canada. Look at America. We have Social Security. All these card-carrying socialists around here. If you're a conservative Republican who hates communism and socialism, then you better goddamn give up your Social Security check, you lying fucking hypocritical fucking pile of shit. Oh, you paid into it. Now, you paid the old people back when you were working, motherfucker. Now you're stealing from the working class of America. You take Social Security, you're literally a card-carrying socialist. Today's Finland, Bolivia, Denmark, Canada, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Uruguay, Sweden, Germany, France, Norway, Iceland. They all run circles around the Bolshevik communists. Why? Because their socialists got elected. Their social welfare program got popular support. Was it just a bunch of, fucking murdering criminal motherfuckers who just wanted power for power's sake? Fucking politicians. Yeah, like we haven't heard that shit before. A bunch of fake-ass liberals promising us goddamn peace, land, and bread. Bunch of fake-ass fucking liberals. Oh, you're gonna get us peace, land, and bread? Meanwhile, it's blood, and blood is all there. Yeah, so give me Finland, give me Denmark, give me Iceland. Want to sit there and what? Bolsheviks represent Marxism? Fuck you. Finland represents better Marxism than goddamn Bolshevism. Give me Finlandism. Who's the Queen of Finland? There's a lot of women actually running those. Iceland and Prime Minister of Iceland and the Prime Minister of Finland and Sweden are all women. And Netherlands, I want to say, and maybe, I don't know, 2 other countries too. But yeah, give me a goddamn, fuck the Leninists. Give me those, fuck the goddamn Leninists. Give me goddamn Sanna Marin. Give me Katrin Jacob's daughter. Okay, that's the Prime Minister of Iceland, Katrin Jacob's daughter. Give me Jacob's daughter any day of the week. Give me Jacob's daughterism. What is Jacob's daughterism? What does she believe in? What does she represent? What's this? You got Jacinda Ardern. Jacinda Ardern said that poverty and homelessness is straight up a big failure of capitalism, that's just obvious common sense. Hey, you're capitalist, so you care about money and you care about what the people and shit. Oh, you're just individualistic, greedy fucking assholes. So then homelessness and poverty is not just a byproduct of capitalism, but it very much is a institutionalized part of capitalism, is it not? When it comes to the unemployment rate in my macroeconomics class and University of Louisville, they said 5%. We're going to, for the 5% of the people that want jobs, that can't find jobs, we're going to go ahead and we're going to allow that to happen. We're going to be big and say, you know what? Good enough. So Jacinda Ardern. What about Jacinda Ardern? She's the, the Prime Minister of New Zealand? So the Prime Minister of New Zealand, maybe? The Prime Minister of somebody. But Jacinda Ardern is better than fucking Trotsky.